It's been amazing watching her work in the public, being at community events, even being just around the police department.
Just seeing his ability to connect with people and pick up when they're having a rough day has been huge.
He's a great asset to the department. He's fun to have around, and we love him.
Over the past 2 years, multiple fire and police agencies across Minnesota have added therapy canines to their departments as a response to mental health concerns.
You know, in your early stages of your career, you're more worried about, falling through a roof at a fire or getting hit on the road when you're working at a car accident. You're not thinking about the long-term mental impacts of the job. And as I progressed in my career and started to have some of those challenges myself, it made sense just to have it. And again, he's not solving people's problems, he's just helping you get by on a daily basis, and I think that does a lot for our responders.
So not everyone wants to talk about their struggles openly, so it may be a month later that I find out that, hey, I was having a really bad day, and Riley came and sat with me for an hour.
These four-legged healers aren't just assisting on-duty first responders, they're also helping to strengthen relationships within the community.
What I've noticed with Kimber is she has breached the gap so much between police and the community. We get along very well with our community. We have a very supportive community, but even people that we haven't always gotten along with so well are now more receptive to us because of Kimber. She's very well known around here, and people love seeing her. When I bring her into the schools or I bring her into the nursing homes, it's a very uplifting feeling. We were over at Country Manor into the memory care last week just to meet and greet, and just watching the old folks flock to her and love on her, I mean, almost got me a little teary-eyed.
I was at an event, a community engagement event with Rex, and a kid came up and said, "Hey, you were at my school last week. I remember you. You were in our classroom." So that's just one way we can re-engage the community and kind of let them know that we're human too, like we're people, we have families, we're not just robots in uniform doing jobs. So I think it's hugely beneficial, and the costs, are just minimal to an agency.
On average, it costs around $4,000 per year to own a dog. However, these first responders say the expense is well worth it.
It just $4,000, you bring her to one scene or one critical instance, it's worth $4,000 almost right there, just to see how she changes. She changes the way a room is when she walks into it.
And then Soldier 6 stepped in and has done all of the training, provided free vet bills for the first year, and has been just really instrumental in getting Hal, and more importantly me, trained up on how to provide emotional support to our firefighters.
The investment outside of training time, the physical monetary investment in Riley thus far has been the equivalent of what you're going to invest into your beloved pet at home. And if you can accept that expense, the upside is too great to ignore.
Yeah, I think every public safety agency should have this sort of support.